Welcome to Ask Rare Class Notes YouTube channel. In this video, I will present a student-friendly and exam-oriented analysis of the poem, The Human Seasons, written by Jhon Keats. Before we begin, I kindly request you to support the channel by subscribing, and don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below. Thanks. Paraphrasing of the poem, The Human Seasons, written by Jhon Keats. Stanza 1 Original text, 4. Seasons fill the measure of the year. There are 4 seasons in the mind of man. He has his lusty spring, when fancy clear takes in all beauty with an easy span. Paraphrasing of stanza 1. Line by line. The poet says that the year is made up of 4 seasons: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. Similarly, human life has 4 stages or phases. The poet compares childhood to spring, a time full of energy, liveliness, and imagination. At this time, in childhood, people easily enjoy and admire the beauty of everything around them. Paraphrasing of stanza 1 in air. Paragraph. In this stanza, poet tells us that just as the year has 4 seasons, spring, summer, autumn, and winter, human life also passes through 4 similar stages. In spring, the first stage, which is like childhood, a person's mind is full of imagination, clear, and is full of energy. At this time, a person can easily enjoy and appreciate all the beauty around him. Stanza 2 Original text. He has his summer, when luxuriously springs honeyed could of youthful thought he loves to ruminate, and by such dreaming high is nearest unto heaven, quiet coves. Paraphrasing of stanza 2 line by line. The poet says that youth is like summer, a period of enjoyment and pleasure. In this stage, in youth, people enjoy remembering and thinking about the sweet experiences of youth. The poet says that the young people often dream and think deeply. This joyful dreaming makes them feel peaceful and spiritually uplifted. Paraphrasing of stanza 2 in air. Paragraph. In this stanza, the summer, the second stage, is represented as youth. It is a time when people live with passion, pleasure, and deep thoughts. It is the time when one dreams high and enjoys life to the fullest, feeling closest to happiness and heaven. He has high aims about his future which he wishes to achieve. Their joyful dreaming makes them feel peaceful and spiritually uplifted. Stanza 3 Original text. His soul has in its autumn, when his wings he furleth close, contented so to look on mists in idleness, to let fair things pass by unheeded as a threshold brook. Paraphrasing of stanza 3 line by line. The poet says that the third stage, adulthood, is like autumn, when life begins to slow down and a person becomes calm and thoughtful. In this stage, adulthood, people fold back their wings, meaning they stop chasing after everything, and feel satisfied just watching quietly. They are calm and idle, simply watching the beauty of life pass by. They let things go, like a brook that flows past the doorstep without much excitement. Paraphrasing of stanza 3 in a paragraph. In this stanza, poet tells that the third stage is like autumn, adulthood, the middle age, when a person becomes more calm, thoughtful, and less eager to chase after worldly things. He starts to enjoy simply watching life pass by and doesn't feel the need to grab every opportunity. He doesn't take notice of everything like an unnoticed stream passing by his doorstep. Stanza 4 Original text. He has his winter too of pale misfeature, or else he would farrago his mortal nature. Paraphrasing of stanza 4 line by line. The poet says that old age is like winter, when a person's body becomes weak and pale, represents death, the end of life. Without this final stage, old age and death, a person would not be truly human, because all people must pass through this last stage. Paraphrasing of stanza 4 in a paragraph. In the last couplet, poet makes us that finally in winter, the last stage, the old age, the person's body begins to weaken, and he faces the reality of deterioration and eventually dying. This stage reminds him of mortality. Without this realization, he might forget that life will end one day. Summary of the poem, The Human Seasons, written by Jhon Keats. In the poem, The Human Seasons, Jhon Keats compares the stages of human life to the 4 seasons of the year. He says that childhood is like spring, full of energy, freshness, and curiosity. Youth is like summer, when people enjoy life's pleasures and dreams. Adulthood is like autumn, a time of calmness, reflection, and contentment. Finally, old age is like winter, when the body grows weak, and people prepare for death. Through this comparison, Keats beautifully shows that every stage of life has its own charm and purpose, and all are part of the natural cycle of human existence. The central idea of the poem, The Human Seasons, written by Jhon Keats. The central idea of the poem, The Human Seasons by Jhon Keats, is that human life moves through 4 natural stages, just like the 4 seasons of the year. Childhood is like spring, full of freshness and curiosity. Youth is like summer, full of joy and passion. Adulthood is like autumn, calm and reflective, and old age is like winter, marked by decline and the nearness of death. Keats highlights that these stages are a natural part of life, and each has its own beauty and purpose. Thank you for watching the video. Want to study in more detail? Check out my website. You'll find the link in the description below. If you liked this effort, please subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to like, comment, and share the video.